But at least Falco's on offense can be super or oppressive too, shooting out of the A point. But yeah, we'll see. Should be cool. Just waiting on one per each side now. No Varangians. So what would substitute Varangians? I mean, Reapers, kinda. They kind of fill a similar role. Less cleave. What unit do you guys think benefited the most from, like, the recent update? Oh, looks like the lobby filled up. Longbows, I think, got out the best. I mean, and dagger axe... No, dagger axe lancers, right? It's got to be daggers. Game start now, though. I'll ask that question after this game again, in case I forget to... or I miss it or whatever. But yeah. Game starting. Karak Castle, Pondguard on attack, Chocolate Goblins on defense. Falconetti Gunners are not banned, so let's see what the defense brings. What's with the Cav? Ain't no way they're sallying. Right? There's no way. There's no way. Right? They're gonna sally. I'm all about it. I want to see the sally succeed. I guess because it's wild and doesn't make any fucking sense. This is like the worst map to sally. Well, the map's not bad to sally on if you can actually get out of the gate. It's just the gate is just so bad on this map. But you don't have to go up on top and open up. It's the gate switch is right there in the distance for the defenders to go from the, and they don't have a ton of anti-cav. They got 4 shield maidens, double, triple. Madao, some halb sergeants, that's about it. This sally could do some ridiculous damage. And you look at the lineup and behind the units, they're not bringing a ton of anti-cav because they're expecting to have to fight over A. If this could potentially work. This could work. I'm all about it. This is a silly strategy. This is in StarCraft, I think you'd call this a cheese. This is definitely a cheese strat. Oh, that's great. Little Sally shenanigans. Well, all right, let's see where they're going with it. Oh, no, they didn't commit. That's okay. No! Was it really backwards? No, it wasn't. Okay. They must have just switched off of it last second. Okay, that's fine. Damn, I really was expecting the sally. That's okay. Throwing me off and shit. Yep, this looks like... So, I mean, you do whatever you can. There's no Falcos, though, which is strange. Like, normally you'd see tons of Falcos. And you'd just shoot down these towers, because these towers are pretty exploitable in that sense. But that's alright. It's just seeing what they're doing here. Yeah, normally you'd deploy Artie, like, back here and way on this back wall. And then have Falcos be shelling it, but... Yeah. Let's see here. Nothing too exciting happening yet. Looks like these towers are going to land no contest. Yeah, they have a ton of cav, but, okay, someone just swapped to some cataphracts. Some dagger axe? I think dagger axe did, yeah, for sure. So, what Pondguard might try doing here is doing a B rush. Gate opens up, and then you just rush for B with your, big cav. Barks are good. ISG dagger axe. There we go. I like these responses. It looks like towers landed. Let's see if we, they're putting some feelers out. Looks like we're giving up A. Okay, it's fine. We've seen this strategy before. You just give up A, you rotate home. You know? Seeing if we can catch any of them on the rotate here. They're all kind of clumped up back here. Chocolate Goblins doing an interesting defensive strategy here where you set up a bit of a bunker kind of on the bottom of the... Okay, here comes the Cav Blitz. I mean, you prepare to take A, right? You got all these infantry, and then you come here to pull something else. And the Cav, I feel like, are just going to eat here. Unless they go back up the stairs, which is exactly what they're doing. They see the Cav, and they're like, get the fuck out. It's time to go. Oh, there it is. Looks like a B defense. That's correct. Yeah, 100% a B defense with all this Cav out. And, yeah, I mean, that's how you do it. There's all these alleys and streets you can maneuver in between and out and pull off some decent flanks, so it makes sense. Okay, it looks like they're going to be feeling out this western side of the wall over here, this tab left side. Trying to sneak a cap up. Looks like they capped out that supply point just in case they need a pull. And yeah, I mean, you just pressure this point, right? Because B, just taking B outright, like walking onto B is going to be challenging. How would you approach this? Okay, I like this sweep into this side, actually. This isn't too bad. Take out some of that arty. I like this, yeah. This is good. They got the ballista, force them to all rotate. Look at that clump. The all Cav strata. But they just don't have that much anti-Cav. They have to play incredibly cautious because one flank could ruin them. There's 4 pieces of anti-Cav across all of Pondguard. I believe 4 or 5 pieces. They don't have much. ISGs aren't really anti-Cav. You can advance and stop a couple units of Cav, but nothing... Yeah. Nothing too crazy. Let A drop and cross-charge the gate? Yeah, makes sense. Looks like they're pushing down now, just feeling out the area, trying to stay close to choke points that you can easily seal off with 1 Cav unit. Losing your horse immediately, and they're pushing in. Someone's going to be holding this flank here, I'd imagine. Here comes the Falconetti gunners. Oh, no, you hate to see that. They all live. Oh, except for 2. 2 of them die. But that's okay. You gotta make do with what you got. They're deathballing up. They're playing exactly to their strengths. They have only a few Madao, so they gotta find chokes to fight in. Okay, this is good moving, you know? Their Pondguard shot caller doing a good job recognizing the spots that are advantageous for your comp and then kind of navigating the battlefield efficiently to get to them without losing too much. I mean, it's losing a couple Falcos there, so now, what, 8 units of Falcos left? A little brutal, but, I mean, 8 Falcos is still 8 Falcos is still efficient. You know, it's still a strong unit. 6. Okay, that's a little bit, you know. And now you're kind of... Yeah, you know. Now the next point you'd probably want to push into is you want to crash into here and cover your flank with 1 unit of Madao. If you get caught fighting here, you got 2 flanks you could get, you know, beaten on, and the Fire Lance or the Liaos are just getting mulched here. This is I mean, Chocolate Goblins are in kind of a sketchy situation now. I mean, you got your forces split on 3 different sides. Critical getting a decent little bit of a cap off. Gilcho dismounting them. Oh! And the shield mains are free here. Let's watch the flank, though. Someone's got to be covering it. You got to expect, and they immediately rush. If they can get out here just in time, the Madao will be able to hold it. Oh, those Madao. There it is. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. The flood of Cav. Everybody who did not make it just got killed. Like, immediately ripped apart. And now you got a death ball. You know, you're death balled up, you're fighting. Reb dropping a decent belly flop. More Cav just blitzing in through. And they're just It's too much cav. They didn't have enough anti-infantry. You know, they brought a comp that... Well, that's just disrespectful. Yeah, I mean... It's just a straight mismatch of comps, you know? They don't have any anti-cav. And, they don't have enough cav to fight, Yeah, they didn't have enough anti-cav in that comp. And, I mean, they tried, and it made sense. The movements made sense. It's just they didn't get there fast enough, right? The Madao had too much space to cover, and that was the most brutal, crushing, like, look at the deficit there, you know? 300 troop disadvantage. The Goldens are just not even close anymore. That's like a 6 golden or 7 golden unit advantage. That's brutal, right? Okay, now they got Cav out, which... It's hard to say if you wanted... Knowing what they had, you might have maybe wanted to drop some of those Reapers for Cav before, but... Because at least then you could countercharge. But, I mean... That's brutal. It's so brutal. Okay, got a bit of a cataphract flank happening here on this back end. I mean, it's Cav on Cav fight. Those Hussars... Oh, man, they're just doing so much damage. Those Hussars and Katas. Flamer stopping up some of those Liaos. You got Shenji's rotating up. It's really... This is looking so bad. That was... I mean, yeah, that's a wipe, right? Like, that's pretty much a wipe. ISP Gorka, how you doing? There's a 180-second delay. Sorry in advance. Sheesh. Yep. I mean... It's looking brutal, right? I mean, look at that. They clawed a little bit of it back, but I mean, there's still 150 Goldens down. Curious how many Liao's Chocolate Goblins have? We could take a peek here. We got 1, 2, 3. 3 Liao's. Yeah, about 3 Liaos. 4 Liaos? 3. It's 3 Liaos, the rest are Katas and Hussars. Yeah, Pondguard are down 2 heroes right now. The colors are flip-flopped, so... It's not Chocolate Goblins being down 2 heroes, it's Pondguard. It is 0-0. Yep. If you're curious what happened, it was just a unit comp mismatch. Pondguard brought a very, very heavy brawler-focused comp, where they had 3 to 4 pieces of anti-cav across the whole comp, and they were focusing on bunker busting with Reapers and all that. Whereas Chocolate Goblins brought nothing but cav. It was just cav. So... Oh, those bombs. Oh, no, the bombs landed right on the Zyklon. Yeah, everything is just going right this game for Chocolate Goblins. I mean, you got rows of village... Oh, this is... Oh, my God, Oliver the Golden with the biggest belly flop I think I've ever seen. Just throwing aside like 70 peasants. Olo with the cataphract flank around the backside, just making sure those village watchmen don't get to go home to their farms and villages. And that's, yeah, that's all she wrote, I think. That's pretty much it. GG. Dex with the decent cav charge there, I think. Ah, no, it looks like it got stopped up.
On these wings we ride to glory!
Played 040s? Yeah, 40s could have done work here, too. I mean, that's a good point. 40s are actually pretty decent on this map. You can use their F3 formation and get some solid... There it is. Looks like they're forfeiting, not dragging it out. That's GG. Yeah, the 40s are great on this map. There's lots of tight gaps, and F1, it's the perfect distance for F1 back here, right? So, a good point there. Yeah, that's GG. It was just from the like, yeah. Let's go here. I mean, nothing really happened, and then bam, that one fight where Pondguard just got wiped. 10 Liaos. It was 4 Liaos, I think, when I looked. Gosh. How you doing, guys? What's up, Fatal? Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it was a unit comp mismatch. That's it. And the thing is, traditionally on this map, you don't see that much cav, right? Like, that's the most cav I think I've ever seen on this map. It's like 30 goldens. It's crazy. Normally, you expect 5 or 7. 5 to 7, I think. That's like normal. Across the whole comp, right? There it is. GG. But yeah, that's just, I don't know. I've never seen that much golden cav on that map, and I guess this update really enabled them to have that type of success. Liao's 1v1 Madao's with no losses? I'm curious. I would have to... Yeah, I did not know that. I mean, in the unit testing we did, Liao's didn't do that well. I mean, they did okay into Madao, but they didn't... They took heavy losses or got wiped. Yeah, it's Cav meta. I don't really know what is going to fight Cav too efficiently in this. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. You'd think the server would be on the previous patch too, since a patch just happened yesterday. And we don't have time to play with the new patch, but what can you do?
Present arms!
Foliage? I kind of want to see Foliage. Mm-hmm. All right, game 2 starting. Pondguard versus Chocolate Goblins. Chocolate Goblins are on attack. Pondguard's on defense. Map is correct. Castle. Falcos are not banned. You know, I know update for I'm surprised no one has tried holy shit, the cav. Oh my god, so much cav, dude. I'm surprised nobody is trying imp arcs. Imp arcs before the update hit for close to 10,000 damage on a crit against Hussars. I guess they don't have Siege Fighter Breakthrough. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure. They shredded Cav before. I mean, their TTK on a monastic unit was like 4 seconds or 5 seconds. From 100 to 0, all the models dead. So, we'll see. You got double Shenji, lots of short swords as usual. Short swords like the most busted class in the game. In terms of like what it provides for a fight, like chase and gap, you know, breaking open stuff. Lots of pole axes, 4 pikes for Pondguard. So, let's see here. Chocolate Goblins are spawning with a ton of Village Watchmen, and anticipating the potential Sally. I mean, sallying usually isn't too efficient, because it can be... unless the map is, you know, very short time, like on Hao Yang Fjord or whatever, where, oh, okay, here comes the Sally. But, I mean, they're spawned with Village Watchmen, just so they have some type of answer. That Treb is... oh, no! You hate to see that. I mean, that ain't it. Okay. They're looking for key units, I imagine. Hussars clipping the back of those armatures, doing some decent damage there. Okay, I mean, this is just looking like a sweep right now. Oh, no. Oh, this cap charge is going to be massive. Dex sending in his a Hussar. Oh, my goodness. Oh, jeez. That charge is brutal. Okay, Chu's turn now, right? He's setting up his Hussars, I think. Maybe not, or he's waiting on cooldown. I'm not sure. I mean, that looks pretty brutal. I don't know. It's really hard to say who came out on top there. I mean, we can look at the units, right? I mean... yeah, looks like... yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. The things are backwards. Breezy's left the battle. Uh-oh. What happened there? How did... oh my... okay. Yeah, there's, yeah, lots of cav running around. Really... it looks like Chocolate Goblins are coming out more ahead out of this. I'm not sure. It feels like it. I mean, there's... Scorpio shots coming out. Gates open. Okay, they shut the gate now. They got all their cav out. Now they gotta switch to peasants to push stuff. Right? So there is two schools of thought here, right? This tower's got no HP, this tower's got no HP, and they really don't have too many peasants left to push, right? I mean, okay, maybe they do. Is this right? 49? This unit thing doesn't seem right at all. I don't know. Unless this is Chocolate Goblins and it's actually backwards. I'm so confused. I think it is backwards. They really... This doesn't seem right, but I don't know. Okay. Press tab. Yeah, okay, so Chocolate Goblin still has plenty of golden units. It's just Pondguard. Oh, Breezy's really did disconnect. That sucks. But yeah, let's go, Burr. Okay, they're busting down the gate. Their tower sieged out. I mean, yeah, this is... Okay, they finally got the gate down. Yeah, this is how you would expect to defend A, right? You make a Heaven's Gate in here. You can't really push in here. I mean, anything that pushes in there is just going to die. This is a good answer to the cav spam, right? NA Fiesta tonight. Listen, you got to cut us some slack, all right? It's a ping difference, right? That's why I play bad. Ping difference. I make really bad decisions sometimes. Okay, this tower is getting whittled down too. I mean, there's no way. Someone's just gonna musket bomb that and it's gonna go. Trap getting called out. Yeah, they gotta deal with the Yardy. I mean, there's just... This is how I think a traditional defense on this map goes. Not the Sally, but definitely just dealing with the towers, because it's so easy to knock these towers out. But the Sally definitely bought them time to set up and defend in this fashion. You know? The mortars, those are good mortar spots. More Falco shots going off. Yeah. Yikes. Got 7 Falcos left. They're just trying to soften them up. Yeah, I mean, they're probably not killing too much either, because blue mortars don't do that much damage to Medao. It takes like 8 shots to drop models. Or 7 shots. 40s, on the other hand, yeah, you're gonna fuck up the 40s. But, I don't know. So, what I would be doing in Chocolate Goblin's position right now, or what I think would make the most sense, is to use your peasants in force climbs. You know, you have to be active if you have peasants left, right? Just so that you can get one of these towers to land, but it really doesn't matter if the tower lands, I guess, because your whole comp is cav. And if you just try to rush in here comes the monastic. Oh, we're gonna see monastics. That's great. Here comes the cav right into 40s. I mean, 40s are just... Okay, Fatal picking up Tooldom. Holy shit, the amount of golden cav. That's brutal. All those shield maidens, all those reapers are just, they can't do anything against this. Look at that. That's just brutal. That is a wipe. Yikes. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's just, they got calved, I guess. I don't know. Shield Maidens and Reapers into Cav is just not, they don't do much. Imp Pikes are devastating. B-Rush now. I'm surprised we didn't see that many Imp Pikes. Imp Pikes get hard countered by, like, Varangians, but I think Varangians are banned. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Imp Pikes would have done really well here. But yeah, that's a GG. Pondguard 2-0. Or, Chalk Goblins 2-0.
On these wings we ride to glory.
Those poor Village Watchmen. GG. B-Rush now? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna turn off the delay in a minute here. So just give me a moment. Yeah.